Hello, welcome to Centennial Hall. These are some of our study rooms up here, rooms 2306, 2307, and 2308. The technology in each of these rooms is identical, so what we'll do is we'll demonstrate it in 2306, but know that this video will work identical for what is in 2307 and 2308 as well. So follow me on into 2306 here. And what we have is a controller on the wall that's going to control everything that we want to show on the television here. So I'm going to go ahead, and on the upper left-hand corner is the display menu here. Right now you'll see that it's highlighted off. When I press that on button, it's going to power on the flat panel for us. It takes just a couple of seconds for everything to come up. And once it comes up, we can start connecting things to our plate down here on the wall. The first thing that I'll demonstrate is the HDMI input, which is in the bottom right-hand corner, our HDMI. Now this could be any device that has an HDMI output on it, like your laptop or a DVD player or something. I'll go ahead and plug the HDMI in, and I have my laptop set up so that I can do an HDMI output on it. So I go ahead and hook the HDMI into my laptop. Then I'm going to come up here to my controller. And the second button here is labeled HDMI, so I'll go ahead and press the HDMI button. Then it takes just a second for everything to sync up, and once it does, whatever I'm showing on my laptop is also going to show up here on the screen for us. Now, because HDMI carries audio and video together, if I test the audio out, we should have audio as well, and we can adjust that using the volume control right here on the wall to adjust the volume up and down. And you'll see when I turn the volume knob that the little volume meter on the TV turns right along with me. The next thing that we can do is we can also connect our computer or our laptop or anything else that we have with a VGA cable. And so I'll go ahead and grab my VGA cable here and an audio cable, and I'm going to plug that into the output of my laptop, and I'm going to plug it in to the VGA input on the wall. Then I'll take my audio cable and I'm going to plug it into the audio jack, and that goes into the headphone jack on my laptop. Okay, so now my laptop is ready to go on the VGA setting. So I'll come up here and I'm going to hit the button labeled PC. PC is what you'll use for your VGA input. And now my laptop's going to show up on the screen, and because I have my audio hooked up, my audio is going to work as well, and I can adjust it up and down. Now, if your computer doesn't pop up right away, if your laptop doesn't pop up, it's probably because you're not in the right mode. You're not looking at an external projector on your laptop. And you can do that through your control panel, or the shortcut on a Windows keyboard is to hold the function key down and hit F8. On mine, it brings up a nice little menu. F8 might scroll through these options automatically for you. Make sure you choose the duplicate mode no matter which method you're using, so that whatever you're showing on your screen shows up on the big screen as well. Okay, so now we've showed how to hook up the HDMI and the VGA. So now I've got a DVD player plugged in here, and I'm going to hook it up in a couple of different ways. And you can do this with any device you have. It doesn't have to be a DVD player. It can be your video camera or any other device you might have. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to hook it up using the line out and the audio out, and that would be for my composite output. And I'll go ahead and plug that in. That's right over here on the right-hand side, video to video, and then the audios match right up. Okay, then I can go over here to the video button on our wall plate and hit the video. And then if I have the DVD actually playing, which it looks like I do, then the video pops up for us, and I can adjust the volume up and down just like I did before. Okay?
Back forward now.
So we'll go ahead and stop that, and now I'm going to switch my cables, and I'm going to use the component output. And the component output is your green, blue, and red, and I'm going to go ahead and hook those up. I'm going to use my yellow for the green, the white for the blue, and the red for the red. Now, a lot of times you'll have actual component video cables, and they'll match those colors, the green, red, and blue. But as long as your cables are going to the same spot, they will work just fine for you. Then I'll also have to hook up the audio. That is just for the component video. So I'm going to plug my right and my left in, and And I'm going to do that with the audio output on my DVD player. Okay, I'll go ahead and press play again. And now I'm going to switch to the button that's labeled YPRPB, and that's the same label that was down here on the wall plate, and that's kind of the abbreviations for the different types of video that comes out of the... And now I'm going to have to, you'll see that didn't work right away. That's because I didn't tell my DVD player, or whatever device that I'm using, to use the component output. So I'll go ahead and switch that. You see component came up. And now my video comes right up for us, and we can control it. You'll notice I hit that button and the audio went away. That's our audio mute button. Press it once to mute the audio. Press it again to bring the audio back. There's also an auto image button. If your image from your computer or whatever your device you're using is kind of off the screen or kind of looks a little odd, go ahead and hit that auto image and it will resync everything up together again. Okay, so when I'm all done doing whatever it is I'm doing, I come back up to my display area and I hit the off button. That's going to power down the TV and shut off any audio that's happening. And then I'm just going to remind you that if you ever have any questions or concerns or ever need any help with the technology, please feel free to call Academic Technology Services and we'd be happy to help. Thank you.